Today I am looking at a statue review for Illidan Stormrage demon form. Let's go. Okay, so I have this World of Warcraft DC Unlimited Deluxe Collection figure for the classical Illidan Stormrage. And I wanted to make a review of this even though it's 11 o'clock at night. I am filming this today because tomorrow I'm gifting this to one of my friends. I wanted to make a review of it before sending it on to him. This video is not going to be out until a few months from now, so he's not going to be able to see this, but I really want to give you a good intro of this figure. I want to go through all the details. I'm not going through the lore of Illidan Stormrage. I'll probably save that for another video, maybe for the big statue of Illidan Stormrage. The deluxe edition, in my opinion, they're the largest statues from DC Unlimited. They make quite many of these, all sorts of figures. Illidan is one of the best ones that they make out there, and I do have Marad with me over here, and it's only because he is my clear favorite. I mean, look at this guy. I'll hide. Please focus. But today we're unboxing Illidan, not Marad. I'll just leave him here to watch over me. Watch over me, Marad. I will be opening this because it's still sealed, and I have a special guest for me right now that I'm going to unopen it with. It's the Frostmourne. And I did sharpen this, so it cuts quite well. I'll just open this here. Boom. There we go. Let's re-rack it. Frostmourne hungers. Let's open this one up and see what's inside. So at the first side, oh well, actually, let's look at the box and what the box looks like. You are welcome to spool over. So we have a beautiful box here, nice cardboard. There's nothing special about it, some just cardboard. On the side we do see the World of Warcraft logo with the demon form Illidan Stormrage. The opposite side here we have basically exactly the same with a figure of how he looks. The back side we do have kind of a collection of these. So we have Illidan, we have Lady Vash here on top, we have the Tuskar, Tavru Akua, the Tuskar fisherman. We also have the Gnoll Warlord, Gangris Ripperpaw, and also these two small Murlocs. I think they're just so puny and small. I don't like these. I do have the Succubus. Maybe I'll make a quick review of this. Then we also have a Night Elf Hunter in the collection. It's the Alathea Moonbreeze with Sorna. And Sorna must be her, what is it, her owl? Yeah, she has an owl. Of course she has an owl because she's a Night Elf. And there is a ghoul, also the Scorch Ghoul called Rottingham. And the Alliance Hero, Logosh. And the Alliance Hero of Logosh, of course, it's Anduin Rin's father, and he's called Varian Rin. That's nice. The front is just a simple presentation of, you know, some see-through foil over here. Probably you're not going to be able to see it properly on camera, only when I get it out of the box. When I open the box, there's Illidan with his Warglaives on, and this transparent plastic thing. I'll just take this one off. That would be layer one. That's the first part. The second part in here are the wings, which are clipped inside this plastic transparent holder here. So this might make some noise in the microphone. I'm gonna take it slow on this because I don't want to hurt these wings. They are amazing. That would be one wing. I'll get back to this in a second after I take both out. Oh, they have some quite sensitive parts, the wings. So I need to be careful with these. Wing number 2. And underneath it all, this is empty, I'll just post this away. We have the base. So let's start with this. See if I can do this in a proper way. This is the base, and we have the wings, which are made out of this. It's quite a bit flexible, not quite. It's just a tiny bit flexible to make it just enough so they don't break super easily, but they are quite stiff, both of them. So this would be the left wing, and this would be the right wing. Trying to look at them, they are not perfectly symmetrical. They are a bit different. They are quite a bit different, and probably the attachments on the back of Illidan are also going to be different. So those are the wings. This is the stand. Next up is Illidan himself with the Warglaives, and in here I can see there are 3 pieces of wire that keep Illidan in his place. I'll open the first one and just pull it off from the other side, and also the Warglaives. Each Warglaive has one of these metal wires that's holding it in place so it doesn't fall. I'll just make sure this doesn't fall, so I'll just pull it out. Warglaive 1 and Warglaive 2. I'll place them here. I'll show you to you in a second. I'll just pull off the, Illidan has a seatbelt right now. Yeah. Pretty sure this is the most highly technological option to make the camera focus on Illidan when I do this. Now the Warglaives. The Warglaives for me feel a little brittle. They are beautiful. They look really nice on themselves, and the green material, I think this is the closest you could get to the real Warglaives in game. And I'm pretty sure they are identical. Yes, indeed, they are identical. Thank God for that. The way these connect to Illidan is he has holes in his hands over here, and in the back you got a clicking system. So I will slide these inside his hands. 1 and number 2 here. And then whenever I want to add the Warglaives, I will add the Warglaives. Don't worry, I'll go through the details of his markings and everything a bit later on in the video. So Warglaive number 1, right there. This is Illidan with the Warglaives on. And you know, the magic happens when I add in the wings, because you know it's okay, it's a small figure and it's cute and it's nice, he looks wild, but as soon as I begin to add the wings, this statue completely comes to life. In my opinion, what do you think? Write in the comments below. Probably should have been the wings that I added first, but so the way these connect is you push them in, and when you push them in, you quite literally have to push them in. So this rubbery material is really good. Don't worry, I didn't break anything. It's just the clicking system here that fell off. So these are quite easy to fall down. And here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the complete statue of Illidan Stormrage. But if I try to focus on this and cover my face, you're going to be able to see it fully. Maybe right now you want me to pick up a ruler and take the sizes of this. So I'll go and get a ruler for you right now. Through the magic of editing, it's right here. So if I look at the width of the base is 18.5 centimeters. The height to the tallest point, and this is the tallest point of a wing right here, we are looking at 37 centimeters. 37 centimeters. And if you were thinking about pushing this to the wall, with the base all the way to the wall, you will not be able to do that because the wings protrude longer than the base does. So if you want to push this from the back and to where the base or the horns are, it's 21 centimeters in depth. 21 centimeters. So this would be the sizing of Illidan. When we're looking at the details, I think the details are one of the most amazing thing about this statue, and it's because it's just so detailed. I think it's beautiful. The Warglaives have all the details on them, and they're also a bit transparent in this green part. They are just a tiny bit transparent when you look through the blade. It's just so beautiful. The muscular system on Illidan is very well detailed. You can see, anatomy, just speaking purely anatomical. The shoulders are super well defined. You can see the triceps and, all of the 3 heads of the triceps. You can see it even has the veins on the biceps. And the forearm is also very, very well pumped, which is proof that if you get these Warglaives or any of the swords over there, you're gonna get a pump and you're gonna get jacked just as Illidan. So my friends, go out and pick those weapons up and start fighting. Let's get back to the review. His chest is really well shown over here because of the tattoos. The markings, Illidari markings on his chest are very well, they're not just drawn onto it, but they are carved inside, and you can see that in the details here. Both on the chest, on the pectoral muscles, but also on the abdominal muscles here, and they go all the way to the traps and to the back muscles. So I think this is really cool. The other arm as well, you got the triceps, you got the biceps with the vein, and it looks like he is left-handed because he's more striated on his left forearm. Then we go back to the Warglaives and the same story once again with the transparent blade, and also the motifs that you can see on the original Warglaives when you play the Burning Crusade and you loot the Warglaives. Hopefully you looted the Warglaives. Longer down, this apron here is a very soft rubber, both in the front and in the back. You can see over here, I can just very easily move it around. The hooves do have these real nice pieces of armor on them, and they look really well. And the details on his pants, which are ripped towards the bottom here, they are really, really good. They look very realistic. For a statue this size, I think this is extremely realistic and well made. Even some of the runes and carvings on the blades are here. Not on the entire blade over here, but just a small portion here has the runes, which is quite cool for this size. They're very well detailed. His arm wraps here, his wrist wraps, they're also super well detailed. Looks like bandages, which all demon hunters have, or most of them do have. They're very well detailed. Going on to the back side, again, let's have a look at the wings, and they attach in the back here. Quite okay attachments. I mean, it looks sturdy. It looks good. What I really like about the wings over here is the wings have their own biceps. So you can actually see the anatomy of the wings, which are just like extra arms. So the wings are, of course, activated by muscles over there, but it's quite fun. And it was the first time that I thought about the anatomy of a demon hunter's wings, but you can see it on the statue here. So if you go here, then you will see kind of a shoulder musculature here, a deltoid. Then you go down, you get some bicep here that drags the wing up, and you can see, the forearm muscles here once again. So these are kind of like a third and fourth arm, and you would be able to see it on the side of the arm here again. And you know, all of that is muscle with some bone structure inside and then covered by the wing material. And that's basically it. When I go up here towards this section, I do not see any extra muscles. So it's only, you know, the wings that go in with these bony structures that kind of support them as a main material. And then you got the bony ends here, which I'm pretty sure he uses as weapons. Both wings have the same anatomy. They are not perfectly symmetrical, but they do have many holes in them around here. I think that's what I would have to say about this statue. I think this statue is amazing. I think it's for its size and maybe for its price, which is not extremely high, but it's still pricey for a statue that's, you know, 27 centimeters and not official Blizzard. This has a really high standard of details. Maybe I forgot to mention also the hair is this soft plastic, a rubber, I would say. And the ears are much harder. You can hear it. I don't wanna break it. So yes, the head is a moving joint. I'll rack my Frostmourne over here. The head is a moving joint, so you can turn it around so he looks to the side. Do here. Or you can make him look up towards the camera. Not that much wiggle room vertically, but horizontally he can be turned quite a lot. Quite, and I mean a lot. Is it 360? I'm afraid to do any more, but you know, I kind of broke his neck right now. Let's put it back. I didn't break it, it's just, you know, anatomically speaking again. So his neck is very mobile horizontally. He can almost go 360. Should you buy this? If you are a fan of Illidan Stormrage throughout the story, he has one of the richest stories in Warcraft, but now in World of Warcraft because he's been evolving. Right now he disappeared. He stayed up in Draenor to do some dirty business, then went and fought against the Titans. After one of my most favorite cinematics in World of Warcraft, where Illidan obliterates Zira, the Naru, she's like, "The prophecy must be fulfilled. Your old life has passed. The light will forge you a new one.
It is not yours to take.
The light will heal your scars.
I am my scars.
The light is your destiny.
My destiny is my own."
And that's when he does the famous eye beam and completely obliterates Zira, leaving Turalyon out of words and including the light leaving Turalyon's eyes for a second there, or forever. I guess we don't know yet. But yeah, even though some might disagree with Illidan's action there with destroying Zira, I think that's one of the most powerful cinematic moments in World of Warcraft. So if you haven't seen that cinematic, go ahead and watch it because it's so powerful. It's amazing. Let's get back to the statue. I think these will be my final words for this statue. I like Illidan. He's had a crazy story. He's been seen as a traitor, he got back, he acted as a consultant for the great Velen when Velen didn't know what to do. How old is Prophet Velen? I gotta figure that out. That's it from me. Amazing statue. Thank you for staying with me here. Also the music for the Legion and for Illidan are amazing pieces that Blizzard made. So I hope you get some value out of this review. I hope this provided some good info on the statue, and I hope you're one step closer to either buying or not buying it right now. I can't make that decision for you, but I hope you are closer to making that decision now. If you want to see reviews for all of those weapons, you're welcome to follow the channel. I am constantly pushing updates with reviews of the swords. I got 10 of them right now, slowly uploading all of the videos, all of the reviews. And if you have some opinions, some thoughts, or any wishes, try to upload them to the comments, and let's work on that together. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye!